you're struggling to find your purpose, this video is exactly for you. A lot of people think they need to find their purpose first, but they're skipping the most important step. You can't find your purpose if you don't know yourself. And that is the reason why a lot of times it surprises me how kids or young people, young adults or teenagers, they get sad because they haven't discovered themselves yet, or they don't know what their purpose in life is. That's such a young age to know what you truly want to do in your life. And instead of stressing about what your purpose is, I recommend something much better. And that is discovering yourself as a person and learning more about yourself. You know, a lot of people think that if they don't find their purpose early in life, they're somehow behind, because we see people who from a very young age already know what they love. Maybe they play an instrument, maybe they train a skill for years, and by the time they're adults, they're already really good at it. And yes, that's beautiful, but it can also be discouraging because you start thinking, if I didn't find my thing as a child, did I miss my chance? But the truth is, every life is different. Not everyone had the freedom to explore. Some people were pushed into things by parents or teachers, and later they realized they don't even enjoy them. So just because someone started early doesn't mean they truly found themselves. And just because you are still figuring things out doesn't mean you're behind. The moment you start comparing yourself to others, you lose focus on your own path, and comparison will always make you feel like you're not enough, because there will always be someone faster, better, or ahead. But your journey is different. It's unique. And if you keep overthinking everything, you'll just confuse yourself even more, and you'll move farther away from what you actually want. Another important thing is this: people thrive in different environments. Some people love being around others, some people prefer being alone, so you need to understand what you actually enjoy, not what looks good from the outside. And don't confuse fear with lack of passion. Sometimes you think you don't like something, but in reality, you're just scared to try it. And that's completely different. If you never step out of your comfort zone, you'll never know what you're capable of. But if you try something and over time you enjoy it and you get better at it, that's a very strong sign. That's where something can actually grow. Also, something that can really help is asking people around you, what do you think I'm good at? Because sometimes others see strengths in you that you personally don't even notice yourself, and these small things, they can give you direction. And one more thing, don't be scared to fail. Failure is honestly one of the best teachers you'll ever have in your life, because every time you fail, you learn what works and what doesn't. And you build resilience through it, and you will need that in life a lot, because even when you find something you love, the journey won't be easy. And this is where a lot of people misunderstand purpose. Purpose is not just one goal you reach, because if it's only a goal, once you achieve it, you feel empty again. Purpose is more like your why. Why do you do what you do? Who are you helping? What value are you bringing? Because at the end of the day, everything we do is connected to others. People, nature, the world around us, and also just because something already exists, it doesn't mean you can't do it too. You can do the same thing differently. You can do it better, you can do it more efficiently or in your own unique way. So don't stop yourself just because someone already did it. And finally, your purpose shouldn't just be about material things. It should be about, things or the value you bring, something you can give to the world. And that's something you discover over time by trying, learning, failing, and growing. So instead of overthinking your purpose, start working on yourself and everything else will follow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.